Luna and Star's journey. In a small meadow filled with wildflowers swaying gently in the breeze and green pastures stretching as far as the eye could see, there lived a little bunny named Luna. Luna was curious and full of energy, always eager to explore the world around her. Her best friend, Star, was a glowing firefly who illuminated the nights with her soft, warm light, creating a magical ambience wherever she flew. Together, they dreamed of exciting adventures and discovering the secrets of the world beyond their meadow. One clear night, as the stars twinkled like diamonds scattered across the sky, Luna and Star sat together beneath an ancient oak tree. The full moon shone brightly, casting a silvery glow over the meadow and bathing everything in a tranquil light. The cool night air carried the sweet scent of blooming night flowers, and Luna looked at her friend with a spark of excitement. "Star, have you ever heard of the magical garden?" she asked, her voice full of wonder. Star, with her bright, twinkling eyes, replied enthusiastically, "I've heard tales about it from the older fireflies. They say that each flower in the garden has its own story to tell and that those who visit can learn wonderful things. We should go and find it." Luna's heart raced with excitement. "Yes! Let's go on an adventure to discover the magical garden." Without wasting a moment, the two friends set off on their journey, eager to explore the unknown. They wandered the familiar paths of the meadow, letting Star's light illuminate the way like a guiding star. As they walked, the moon watched over them, shining above their heads like a beacon of hope. After a while, they reached the entrance of a dense forest. The trees towered high, their branches intertwined, forming a natural tunnel that seemed to invite them in. With a mix of nervousness and excitement, they entered the forest, surrounded by the sounds of nocturnal creatures waking up to the night. As they progressed deeper into the woods, they heard the hooting of owls echoing above and the soft rustle of leaves in the gentle breeze, which seemed to encourage them to keep going. Suddenly, they stumbled upon a shimmering brook, its crystal-clear waters sparkling in the moonlight. Luna paused to take a sip, refreshing herself, while Star danced around, illuminating the water like tiny stars fallen to the earth. "Look, Luna," said Star, pointing to a path covered in vibrant flowers that seemed to glow in the moonlight. "That must be the way to the magical garden." Luna nodded enthusiastically, and together they began to follow the enchanting flower path. With each step they took, the flowers swayed and rustled, as if they were dancing to the rhythm of the night's music. Some flowers were a deep blue, others a bright yellow, and all had a delightful aroma that filled the air with sweetness and mystery. Finally, after what felt like an eternity of wonder and anticipation, they arrived at a clearing where the magical garden stretched out before them. It was an impressive sight, filled with flowers of every imaginable color, shimmering under the moonlight like a sea of stars. In the center of the garden stood a crystal fountain, bubbling gently and creating a harmonious sound that filled the air with peace. "It's beautiful," exclaimed Luna, her eyes sparkling with delight as she took in the breathtaking scene around her. Star flew around, illuminating the flowers with her gentle light, making them sparkle even more. "Let's listen to the stories of the flowers," she suggested, her excitement palpable. Curious, they approached the first flower they saw, a bright red rose that seemed to vibrate with life. "Dear flower, what story do you have to tell us?" Luna asked softly, her heart full of hope. To their amazement, the rose began to whisper, its voice as soft as the breeze. "Long ago, a young knight named Alaric passed through here and fell in love with my beauty. He promised to protect this garden and care for all the flowers. Thanks to his love and dedication, this place flourished and filled with joy, becoming a sanctuary for all who sought peace and beauty." Luna and Star listened attentively, marveling at the rose's enchanting story. It filled them with warmth and wonder. Afterwards, they approached a daisy, which also had a tale to tell, and thus, they continued to speak with flowers of all colors, each sharing tales of love, friendship, bravery, and adventure. As they explored the garden, they noticed that some flowers appeared a little wilted, their colors dull and their petals drooping, as if they needed help. Luna became worried and asked a cheerful yellow flower, "What's wrong with these flowers?" The yellow flower replied in a soft tone, "They are sad because they have lost their shine. They need someone to tell them joyful stories to help them recover their strength and beauty." Luna turned to Star and said with determination, "We can help. We can share our stories and bring joy back to these flowers." Together, they began to tell stories about their own adventures, laughing and sharing the joy they had found in their friendship. They recounted tales of their escapades in the meadow, the laughter of their friends, and the wonders they had seen under the starlit sky. As they spoke, the wilted flowers began to regain their color, and their petals opened wide with happiness.